Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're talking about Livingston County's voting results. This county is known for its solid red reputation. In the stunning 2024 election, Donald Trump once again emerged as the victor, securing 61.5% of the votes. This seems to follow a pattern as he previously had 61.6% in 2016 and 60.5% in 2020. It's almost like clockwork. Let's delve deeper into who supported him and how this might change the political landscape. Swing states are always hot topics during elections, right? But did you know that even in a deeply red area like Livingston, various municipalities showed different shades of blue and red? Understanding these shifts not only reveals voter preferences, but also gives insight into national trends. For a solid demographic like this, it's crucial to observe how Trump managed to maintain his stronghold while still facing some turbulence. Voter turnout in Livingston County was impressive. About 78.9% of residents cast their ballots, with a total of 132,369 votes counted. This turnout is comparable to the 2020 election, where roughly 79.8% participated. It's a significant number, right? When communities engage, they really show how passionate they are about the issues that matter to them. This enthusiasm often translates to the polling booth. Now let's zoom into Brighton Township, where we can see a fascinating division. Here, Trump received 2,621 votes compared to Harris's 2,551. However, within Brighton's precincts, you'll notice that some areas barely swung towards Harris, often just a few votes apart. For instance, in Precinct 3, Harris led with a mere 9 votes. These tight races show us that every single vote counts and can sway results dramatically. One key takeaway from these results is about community engagement. In the city of Howell, Trump dominated with 3,044 votes versus Harris's 2,432. But what's intriguing is how similar-sized turnouts can yield different responses. People here are engaging with politics, sharing their views, and pushing for their desired outcomes, all essential in a democratic society. Let's keep pushing that conversation. Next, we'll take a look at Cohocton Township. Trump scored an overwhelming 1,643 votes in a single precinct here. Harris, on the other hand, only managed 574. This stark contrast between the candidates demonstrates just how regional factors can affect results, something to ponder if you're analyzing a broader electoral strategy. Switching gears to Genoa Township, the results were pretty similar as well. Trump polled in 8,536 votes, while Harris garnered 5,474. So again, there's that consistent pattern of red dominance. But let's not forget the voices in the blue. This tide of blue voters is significant as it can lead to potential shifts down the road. Each piece has a bigger puzzle-like scenario here. As we've seen live throughout the election, the constant updates can lead to excitement and uncertainty at the same time. The results show that although Trump had solidified his base, questions arose concerning voter sentiment. Why did certain municipalities perform differently despite this overarching red trend? These disparities reveal the evolving nature of voter demographics and opinions. Taking a step back for context, voters in Livingston County have traditionally been GOP-oriented. Interestingly, they only backed Democratic candidates twice in the last 100 years. The shifts in the electorate could signal a change in future elections. Are these numbers reflective of national sentiments heading into 2028? Staying alert to these patterns is crucial. The emotional investment in Election Day cannot be overstated. People feel strongly about their choices, and these results affect their daily lives. Understanding the human side to these numbers can be powerful. Every percentage point holds a story, a belief, a hope. It goes beyond statistics. We've got to explore generational perspectives here as well. Younger voters often sway towards one candidate while older generations lean another way. That division might not always align perfectly with party lines, which makes every election a unique event. These patterns echo deeper into our culture. Diversity in voting is also an interesting angle to evaluate. It's essential to consider how different communities have different priorities in their voting decisions. Are we capturing all votes equitably? The answer could determine strategies for future candidates and their outreach efforts. Talking about outreach, let's discuss the strategies candidates used. Candidates need to address the unique needs of specific communities, as we see different organisms adapt within ecosystems. The same principle applies to modern campaigning. It's no longer a one-size-fits-all. Engagement starts with registration, and it's crucial to highlight that many in Livingston County participated actively this year. Voter registration drives can catalyze higher participation rates, ultimately making each electoral vote more impactful. Ensuring everyone is registered is our first step towards change. Lastly, let's take a moment to respect the history. Knowing where we come from helps understand where we're heading. The evolution of voting patterns offers valuable lessons for both voters and candidates alike. That past serves as the guiding light for future electoral journeys. Wrapping this all up, let's reinforce the importance of respectful dialogue across different beliefs. While Trump may have captured 61.5% this election, we must acknowledge the voices of those who supported Harris. Each perspective adds depth to the rich tapestry of our democracy. Let's keep fostering those conversations.